Hello again, we're at the Hawthorns for this final quarter-final. We've had three 6-goal thrillers this weekend. Could we see another one? Well, we hope so here as we bring you Burnley against West Bromwich Albion. The teams are on their way out as we speak. But we've seen three 6-goal thrillers. We've got Forest already through. We've got Villa already through after the penalty shootout. We've got Arsenal through after that dramatic extra time game against Brentford. This semi-final, we'll see a championship side in the semi-finals for the first representing the Football League in the semi-finals. Will it be Burnley, the championship leaders, or playoff contenders West Bromwich Albion? Well, West Brom have got home advantage, but that won't deter Burnley, who have been terrific on their troubles in the championship this season. Let's get over to the commentary box and join JB, who's ready and waiting to take you through the action. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Well, who's going to represent the championship and the Football League in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, I wonder? Will it be playoff chasing West Bromwich Albion under Carlos Carvalhal, who have picked up? They've been struggling at the start of the season. Or will it be runaway leaders of the championship, Burnley, who had some 10-12 points clear at the top of the table and will be favourites even away from home in that light blue strip you've noticed to go through to Wembley? Vincent Kompany has really got this side playing to its full potential. But can West Brom match them? On the West Brom side, they're no mugs. They beat Liverpool in one of the previous rounds, so they must have something about them. And they beat Newcastle away, so it's anyone's game. Just watch out for Thomas Asante, who's been banging in the goals, and John Swift as well. Jed Wallace, formerly in Millwall, can provide the bullets. For Burnley, they look to Jay Rodriguez to get the goals today. Ashley Barnes on the bench. But watch out for the two wingers they've got in the likes of Nathan Teller, Manuel Benson and Hannah Sonori. Players that can really excite. Ian Madsen, another one who can really excite as well at left back. So we're all set to go at the Hawthorns for this final quarter-final. West Brom in the stripes, Burnley in the light blue strip with dark shorts. And Thomas Asante already for West Bromwich Albion. He's in behind Arwood Bellis, but there's an easy save there for Muric. Sun starting to set here at the Hawthorns on what's been a pleasant afternoon. Certainly was up in Merseyside earlier today for the Everton Forest game, when it looked as if Everton were going to force extra time. And then mistakes from Pickford put Forest through. Here's Goodmanson now with an early shot and an easy save for Palmer. Already this first 5 minutes, well, it's shaping up just to be like the other games, I suppose. 6-goal thrillers in each of them. And Sonori trying a speculative effort, shall we say. Speculative, I think, the optimum word. The operative word, I think I should have said. Rodriguez. Benson. Roberts on the overlap, the Welshman. Sonori looking for it on the far side at the far post, but it would have took an almighty miracle to have scored from that acute angle. Trying to volley it with his left foot as well, which again would have made it doubly difficult. Lovely early spring sunshine here at the Hawthorns, and a lovely day for these quarter-finals. Jay Rodriguez trying to catch Palmer unawares, but Palmer wasn't for being beaten again. But West Brom having the ball straight back at him, but now Swift has won it for them. Wallace. There'll be a real danger to Burnley, you fancy here. Jed Wallace. Ex-Millwall, of course. Malumbi. Good save by Muric. But I think the tone is set for another intriguing quarter-final here. Because both teams at the start, in this opening 13 minutes, are both having good chances. Here's Wallace. Thomas Asante. Great save by Muric. And Roberts having to turn it away. What a very good save that from Maro Muric to deny Thomas Asante the opening goal for West Bromwich Albion. Well, if it's anything like the other quarterfinals that have gone before it, From a neutral's point of view, I don't think anyone will be disappointed. Remember, an opportunity to represent the Championship in a Wembley semi-final. Burnley haven't been to one since 1974, incidentally. They lost 2-0 at Hillsborough to Newcastle. West Brom 2008. Their last semi-final appearance, and in actual fact, was at Wembley. For a semi-final is probably more creative for Burnley than it is for Albion, but makes the determination no less so for either side. They've come this far, they don't want to miss out at this final stage. Thomas Asante there, but Matson's there too. Zahori moving out there. Swift in there pretty strongly. Swift. Oh, danger here. Thomas Asante! West Brom take the lead. 23 minutes gone. Thomas Asante has scored. And the team who are chasing the playoffs lead the Championship leaders. Harwood Bellis playing him on side. And this was a cool finish. Beyond Muric and into the back of the net. So a setback for Burnley, but delight for the Baggies of West Bromwich Albion, who go ahead after 23 minutes of play. And Burnley now, if they're going to think about a Wembley dream not disappearing, will have to do it from behind. Roberts. Benson. Manuel Benson, what a run this is. He's inside the area and still going. And what a beautiful goal that is. What about this right back from Burnley? 1-0 down. Gets a bit fortunate there perhaps. But he makes his own luck there, Manuel Benson. But a brave run. And then when he's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper Palmer, there's never a doubt that Manuel Benson was going to score there. 22 goals in 4 minutes. And it's 1-1 all of a sudden. What a terrific quarter-final we've got ourselves here. Oh, and Thomas Asante's in behind again. And this time Muric denied him. Well, there's a theme here with these quarter-finals that every quarter-final that we've seen so far have been open attacking affairs. No team out of the quarter-finals has actually kept a clean sheet, which is something spectacular. And look at this run! And Alan Sonori's away! He's up for West Brom defending his wake. Sonori, he's round the keeper! And Burnley, within 3 minutes, are in the lead. 7 minutes ago they were behind. 7 minutes on, they're in the lead. What a turnaround here at the Hawthorns. West Brom played football in suicide there. They brought too many men forward. Why would you want to do that at this early stage of a game of this importance? And Anasonori ran from his own half, ran away from the West Bromwich defenders, went round the goalkeeper, and with half an hour played, Burnley now have turned the game on. Have managed to turn the game on its head and lead by 2-1. What a remarkable game. And a certain Jimmy Greaves once said that football's a funny old game. It certainly is. Teller. Benson. Lovely one-touch stuff. And look at Goodmanson now. He's got Rodriguez in the centre. Goodmanson trying his luck when Jay Rodriguez was possibly better placed in position. Here's Rodriguez now. Good ball to Benson. Benson! Good save again. This time from Palmer. Bit of a flying sort of save that from Palmer. Burnley corner, 2-1 ahead. Zahori. They say at the start, watch out for Benson and Zahori, and they've been proved to be right. Rodriguez! Offside! Mike had just gone up against the man that was born in Burnley, the hometown boy. Not a lot in it, but the linesman got it spot on. Was in line with the play. You can't do much better than that. Palmer with a kick then for Albion. 2-1 down, having led 1-0. Rodriguez. Benson. He did well. Good save by Palmer. Very comfortable save as well. Malembe. Grant. Still Caelan Grant. Good ball. It wasn't a good ball. Rutgers, Connor Roberts got the attempted ball out. Here's Teller. Always giving it away. Swift. Hurdles the challenge from Bayer. It's John Swift for Albion. And somehow, with a 0.1 reaction time, Aaron Muric got down and saved from point blank range. And Burnley still remain in the lead, but have a corner to defend. And Swift, who was denied a few seconds ago, will take it. Up go the heads and over the top. Yukasu with a header. And it was dipping. Muric was beaten. But thankfully the ball, from Burnley's point of view, went over the bar and onto the roof and the netting. We played the 45. 3 added minutes now. I think Shintz and company will be quite happy to get in at 2-1 ahead at half time and re-evaluate the situation, but plenty for work for Carlos Cobajal and his troops to do in the 15 minutes if it is to remain the same. Teller. Thomas Asante now. Really poor ball from Nathan Teller. Last chance now possibly for the Baggies. Wallace is away down that near side. Furlong. And look at the brace here for Thomas Asante. Great save and then kicked off the line by Roberts. As the half-time whistle sounds, it could have easily been 2-2 there. Thomas Asante was left alone, but Burnley lead. They trailed to Thomas Asante. Then Benson made it 1-1 with a brilliant individual goal. And then Zahori made it 2-1. And that's the scoreline at half-time in this quarter-final. West Brom 1, Burnley 2.
Wow, who says crime doesn't pay?
The bigger they are, boss, the harder they fall.
I'm thinking of buying a house, sir.
On your salary, boss. And how do you intend to pay for it? With your Barclay card?
Well, funnily enough, sir, you could get up to £1,500 back from Barclay card with a new Barclays mortgage.
£1,500, eh? Well, Belgravia beckons, boss.
I think it's a good offer, sir.
Just leave me thinking to me. Aha. Well, boss, I think we can safely say that this place will be on the market soon.
I wouldn't move if I were you, sir.
I have no intention of moving, boss. You're the one who's been wittering on about mortgages. Right, let's get out of here.
Don't worry, sir! I've got the evidence! I'd better get back to bed!
For more information, call 100 free phone Barclays.
under banisters, son.
Oh, I can't hold it, Dad.
Don't worry, son. I shifted more pianos than you've had hot dinners.
Green, Mr. Shifter. Like refreshment.
Thank you most kindly, madam.
There's no other tea to beat PG. It's the taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, son. I'll play it.
Where I'm going, I can't be sure what they'll be having for breakfast, so I'm packing my own. I'll definitely be wanting brown fibre. No added sugar or salt, and 100% whole wheat. So it can only be shredded wheat.
Will you been eating anything else, love?
No, with this lot and a bit of luck, we'll be fine.
Shredded wheat and bite-sized too.
There is no better cereal.
I want to welcome back to the match from the Hawthorns, the 4th FA Cup quarter-final. A Wembley place awaits the winners alongside Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest and Arsenal, who are all Premier League clubs. But this guarantees a championship team and a place in the semi-finals. At the moment it's going Burnley's way, 2-1 they led at the break. West Brom are taking the goal to our left in the stripes. Burnley in the light blue shirts with the darker shorts. Here's Brownell dispossessing Yokozuna. Gunmanson, Rodriguez. Not as sprightly as he used to be, Jay Rodriguez. They do have Ashley Barnes on the bench who can, he's a bit of a battering ram who can bully the West Brom defenders a little bit. But it's Caelan Grant now for the Albion, looking to level it up at 2-2. A mistake by Harwood Bellis, and it might let in Thomas Asante. The ball was loose for like what seemed an eternity there, but in the end a light blue Burnley shirt was able to pick the ball up. But here's Thomas Asante now for Albion! And Muric again to the rescue for Burnley. Rogic and DK both on now. Swift and Asante, the players withdrawn. Carlos Carvajal trying a different approach up front. Grant. Get a second try. Hit the defender. Burnley bring it out with Rodriguez. Oh, he did well, Jay Rodriguez. And he'll have to go the long way. And it's an easy save in the end for Palmer. He wasn't beating the West Brom goalkeeper from that range. Would have been remarkable if he had. Benson. Oh, ran into Grant. Albion now, as we hit the quarter-hour mark almost of the second half. Looking for this equalising goal. Chip forward again. And it away. Rodriguez. Yokozuna wins it. Malumbi. DK. Malumbi. Malumbi still. Brownell intercepts. Remember, a place in the semi-finals up for grabs. It's got to be decided on the day. 90 minutes extra time or penalties if required. Bayer wins the ball, but he's lost it. He wanted a free kick. Wallace with a shot. Oh, it's in! 2-2! And Burnley are furious with the referee here because they felt there was a foul there by Bayer in the build-up to this brilliant finish. You've got a save from Jed Wallace. When I can see Vincent Company and Craig Bellamy there on the bench, absolutely perplexed. You can't see them on camera, but I can certainly see them off it. Down below me, they're furious with the referee. Looked to foul on Jordan Bayer, I must say, but the referee let it ride, and it's 2-2. So 63 minutes gone, and here's Benson now for Burnley at the other end, and it's a save brilliantly by Palmer. So 2-2. What an extraordinary cup tie we've got ourselves here now. Grant. Rodriguez. Gunmanson. 67 minutes gone. 2-2 to score. Gunmanson now cutting in. Still Goodmanson! Good save from Palmer. Now it's been to and fro there 20 minutes to go now. Plus any injury and stoppage time if it's still level after that time. Extra time will be played. Rodriguez is up. Roberts is there, knocked away. Both teams are not going to settle for 2-2. They want to go out and get the winner. Good attitude to take from both sides, who have played a very good game of football. There's an inter-controversy about that equalising goal. Should Bay have had a free kick? You can't argue with this. The finish from Wallace was a good one. West Brom get the decision. And they're going to make a change here. Molumby's race is run. And Jake Livermore, the evergreen Jake Livermore, will come on now. Bromley of Hull will try and force a way through here and try and influence that West Bromwich Albion midfield that little bit more. He's got that wily old experience. But it's Brownell to Benson. On to Gudmundsson. Lovely football from Company's men. And the Rodriguez is onside. Can he make it 3-2? He can! Jay Rodriguez may well, with 13 minutes to go, put Burnley in the semi-finals. It's a lovely finish from Jay Rodriguez. And once again, the FA Cup quarter-finals never let us down once again, even when it's two championship teams involved. The quality of football is just out of this world. Burnley lead in a 5-goal thriller, 3-2. What drama here. And there's still 12 minutes of it surely to go. But Burnley are in the lead. And Esping Stand are on their way down to Wembley Way in 2.5 weeks' time. Here's Wallace. Wallace to Rogic. Ball back across, header one. Benson away. Now Rodriguez. And he's on away. Oh, he's on his side. He took it from his own half. And Jay Rodriguez could finish it once and for all. He tries to go round Palmer. Maybe he should have had the shot. And that would have settled it once and for all for Burnley. Gudmundsson. Ball back to Palmer. 5 minutes left. Burnley 5 minutes away from a Wembley semi-final. And joining Notts Forest, Aston Villa and Arsenal. And Rodriguez nearly had his second goal. So a giant Bartley on. Peters, a former Burnley player, and O'Shea, who's been heavily linked with a move to Turf Moor should they go up this season. He's on as well. 3.5 minutes to go. Corner from Brownhill is a decent one. Teller wins it. Crowder Burnley. The Albion fans trying to cheer their team on, but it's a Burnley throw. 2 minutes. 2 minutes exactly now to play. Gudmundsson. Burnley nearly there now. Ball played in there. Couldn't find Tahori. But Burnley win possession back. And they dare not lose it now. Rodriguez. Offside. Oh, that's tight. That's very tight. I think that's a bit harsh against Rodriguez. Most of his body was level with the last defender. The offside rule is a grey area now, and you never know what might happen. Anyway, 1 minute of the 3 added minutes played. West Brom are desperate for something now. Will they get it for Grant? They will! 3-3. And it's heartbreak for the Comorants. Delight for the Baggies. And now, yet again, it looks as if for the third quarter final out of 4, we've got extra time coming up. It's a cruel finish from Caelan Grant. No chance for Muric, who was at full stretch there. Burnley was so close to Wembley they could almost touch it. how cruel a game of FA Cup football can really be. And we've played the 3 minutes. The referee's looked at his watch. Will he allow this attack? No, he won't. So yet again, 3 out of the 4 quarter-finals go to extra time. Burnley look to have won it through former Albion player Jay Rodriguez, but Caelan Grant has levelled the count, and it's 3-3 as we now go into extra time right after the break.
Turkish delight, full of Eastern promise.
Control tower to British Airways Concorde. You are clear for takeoff.
Last year, more international passengers chose to fly with British Airways than with any other airline. In fact, last year, British Airways planes travelled over 150 million miles. That's further than from Earth to Mars and back. British Airways, the world's favourite airline.
Welcome back to the Hawthorns and the start of the second half of the first period of extra time. Just a reminder of the rules: 15 minutes each way, half an hour in total. If it's level after 90 minutes, level after the half an hour's extra time, we have a penalty shootout. Here's Daryl DK now for Albion. Great save, and the rebound is in. 2 minutes gone in extra time. The number substitute, Jake Livermore, has put Albion in front. It's 4-3. Well, we thought the other 3 games were superb in goal mouth quality. They all had 6 goals in each of them. Well, these 2 have just topped it in good and proper. And would you believe it, championship teams. This is probably one of the most entertaining quarterfinals out of the 4 we've had. West Brom in the lead, and now it's they who are heading down Wembley way. That's being stand, but wait a minute. Here's Rodriguez. Albion have switched off. It's 4-4. Incredible. 8 goals between the 2. Shared 4-4. Jay Rodriguez, the former West Bromwich Albion player, has hit his second goal of the game, and all of a sudden the mood of the Hawthorns has changed again. These 2 sides never know when they're beaten. Jay Rodriguez has just scored another pearler, and West Brom, having led 4-3, are pegged back to 4-4. Well, Carvajal was celebrating a minute before, then Company celebrating with a distinctive baseball cap. This has been a remarkable quarter-final, to say the least. The other three were remarkable in themselves, but this is topping it in every possible way. The most goals scored out of the 4 quarter-finals, and I would like to think there may still well be more drama. Here's DK over the top. Just imagine if this went 5-5, 6-6 before the end of this game. Muric couldn't be certain, although the ball was rising all the time. It wasn't dipping down enough for Daryl DK. 5 minutes to go to the half-time in extra time period. And what they'll do is swap straight round and get back on with it again. Good challenge there by Roberts on Rogic. 3 minutes of normal time to play in the first period of extra time. West Brom 4, Burnley 4. Some quarter-final this one. Taylor away, but only as far as Yokozu. Might have a go. Grant will certainly have a go. Trying to play the ball in. Should have shot. Swivel too far maybe. Gudmundsson now on the break. A little isolated, but he's got two to his right there, but Gudmundsson, I think, just suffering from a bit of tiredness. 2 added minutes at the end of the first period of extra time. Dingana with the run. But Ian Matson read the situation beautifully. Did really well there, the on-loan Chelsea player. And here's Sahori. Seconds remain of the first period of extra time. And referee Tony Harrington brings the first period to a close. So 4-4. And who knows what might happen now in the next 15 minutes as the teams have swapped round. It's all set to go in the second period of extra time. 15 minutes to decide it all. If they can't decide it, it will be a penalty shootout. And we all know what heart-rending business that can be. Just ask Aston Villa and Manchester United fans yesterday. Not too far away from us here at Villa Park, of course. Almost had it at Brentford, Arsenal as well yesterday. Game I was privileged to cover. And extra time at Everton as well. Here's Manuel Benson trying to score a very speculative effort. He was always going over the top as soon as he struck it. West Brom is the cry. Palmer with the kick. An extraordinary game. FA Cup football taking place right before our eyes. It's just hard to believe this is going to go all the way. 9 minutes to play. 4-4. Unbelievably, it remains. Yokozu for Albion. Grant now for Albion. Still Grant. DK! Goal-touch chance for Albion. Double DK. Trying to lob it over Muric by the looks of it. But lobbed it too high. Goal kick given. I'll tell you what, if anything, if it turns out to be a 4-4 draw at the end of this, I'll tell you what entertainment these two sides have really given us here at the All Falls this afternoon. As the sun starts to set over the West Midlands. 3 minutes of extra time plus any stoppage time to go. Here's Rogic. Rebellis gets the ball back and does well coolly. Brownhill to Gudmundsson. Is there one final twist? There has been an extraordinary tale here at the All Falls this afternoon. Gudmundsson does well. Players now must be shattered at this point. We're now almost at the end of the 120 minutes. One-handed now to go. Is there one last chance in the offing for Yokozuna perhaps? Diagana maybe. Yokozuna. Diagana offside. And that surely must be that now for extra time. In fact, the whistle has gone. So we're now going to go to a penalty competition after a remarkable 4-4 draw here at the Hawthorn. Stay with us after the break for the penalty shootout coming your way next.
Concorde, you are clear for takeoff.
Last year, more international passengers chose to fly with British Airways than with any other airline. In fact, last year, British Airways planes travelled over 115 million miles. That's further than from Earth to Mars and back. British Airways, the world's favourite airline.
So Karen Grant with the first of West Brom statutory 5. He's in the post! So Jay Rodriguez just put Burnley ahead from the penalty, their first penalty, and he has. 1-0 they lead. Here's DK, 1-1. Johan Berg Gudmundsson with Burnley second on their statutory 5. Denny makes no mistake. Yokozuna with West Brom's third. And he does magnificently right in the top corner. Manuel Benson to put Burnley back in front. Oh, how's that for coolness? 3-2. Jake Livermore, who scored in the game, scores here in the shootout. 3-3. Nathan Teller, next one in the firing line for Burnley. Oh, he's saved! And now Tom Rogic. No problem, 4-3. Which means Anna Sonori must score now. It's practically sudden death. Because if he fails with this, Burnley are out. What drama. Oh no! Tahari misses. West Bromwich Albion go to Wembley for the semi-finals. And Burnley's dream ends tragically in defeat. Oh, you feel for poor Anna Sonori here. You really do. Oh, look at that. He got too far underneath it. And you hate to see that somebody of his quality missing. He's had such a good season as well in the Championship for the Clarets. But it's West Brom who joined Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa and Arsenal in the last 4. After a momentous quarter-final which finished 4-4 after extra time. The two sides quite simply could not be separated, and it's the team that are chasing the playoffs who prevail to Wembley 4-3 on penalties. What drama here this afternoon. The draw has been made, and I can tell you that Arsenal will play Nottingham Forest. That's Saturday 5:30. You'll be able to see both semi-finals on JB Sports. So it's Nottingham Forest against Arsenal on the Saturday at 5:30, and then on the Sunday at 4:30 p.m. it's Aston Villa against West Bromwich Albion in the All Midlands affair. Both those semi-finals you can see only with us on JB Sports, and of course the final itself 3 weeks from then on. But what an atmosphere! It has been terrific to see. Fantastic. 4-4. We've had, how many goals have we had in these quarterfinals? We had 12 yesterday. We've had another 14 today. That's 26 goals over the 4 quarterfinals, and fantastic entertainment. And the end with this miss from Anas Nouri in the penalties. He's had such a great season with Burnley. Burnley will probably go up as champions, but it's West Brom's day. They go to Wembley for that All Midlands affair, as I say, against Aston Villa. What a quarter-final we've had. What 4 quarter-finals we've had. I hope you can join us for the semi-finals. From us all here, goodbye.